Yo, how's it going, guys? How's it going? Derpy, glad to have you here. Tim, glad to have you here. Thanks for sending messages right away. The goal today is a great question. I think today we're gonna try and maybe figure out where the nether is in all of the jars. I'm not sure if we're gonna figure that one out or not, but that's what I'm thinking the goal will be. Gives us at least something to try for. But yeah, how are you guys doing? How's it been? Marky, what's up? Hello, hello. I know it's just the beginning of the week, but I haven't talked to you all in a week, so I hope everybody's weeks are going just fine. I'll just say this now, and I'll say it again later before the stream ends. I'm streaming, well, I am planning on streaming again tomorrow night with Cymonks right there. To start off spooky season and the spooky month, we're gonna play a spooky game. Well, I'm gonna play the spooky game, and Cymonks is going to sit with me and commentate with me. So we're gonna actually stream again tomorrow night. It'll maybe be different hours, maybe be a different thing. We haven't really decided, but it will happen. Just the when is what I'm still trying to figure out. So, fun fact, it's a 2-stream week. You get a fun little thing tomorrow and a video tomorrow. It all kind of adds up into different things. What's up, Doug? Oh my gosh, everybody's here. Marky, I am great. It's been a really good day. I've also started, so we're training for a 5-mile run. So we did a 5K like a month ago. We're training for a 5-mile around Thanksgiving. And then I'm gonna run my first and maybe only ever half marathon in May. So I started training for that. And I have never really like trained, like I played baseball in high school and I danced. Like those are my things that I did. And so like my training was always just like show up and do it. And so then, you know, after high school and things, I just didn't do organized sports. And so I haven't done like training in a long time, and doing that is like, I feel really great, to be entirely honest, but it's like a mix of I feel great, but I'm also just like, oh, so tired. Yep, I did hear about that, Derpy. What's up, Altair? Hello, hello. Yeah, and I know that there's a lot of filibustering going on right now in the Congress, so we're gonna stay out of American politics right now because I don't think it makes anybody happy to think about. But yes, Derpy, I did see. My sister, who is currently in London studying abroad, was the one to message us and be like, are you guys watching this? And I was like, yeah. So to stay on the positive side of things, we're gonna not talk about that right now, but just know, I know, and I think everybody should pay attention to it. It's very important to pay attention to, but we'll try to steer clear of that tonight. Yeah, yeah, so I'm running, so I feel good. I feel tired, but I feel good. But I made myself some tea, guys. I got myself some tea, which is nice. It's a little too hot though, so I don't care if Tim throws through a hydrate right now. I'm not drinking it for a little while. So we're gonna ignore any hydrates for the first like 5 minutes. But yeah, so we're gonna do oh, what kind did I brew? I did Earl Grey. Some Earl Grey tea on this Earl Grey evening. Kind of gray out there. It's just cloudy. It's not like stormy or rainy or anything. It's just cloudy back there. But look at all my indie cars. I really need to put this poster up. It kind of makes me look like I'm disheveled and disorganized, but I promise I cleaned my office this week. Yesterday, I cleaned. I also got 2 more Lego cars. So all of my Lego cars that are right here, I have a car on top of a car because I'm out of space for all my Lego cars. So yeah, but hey, hold on. We're going to look at my cool new Lego cars. As most of you know, I'm a big Formula 1 fan. These are not Formula 1 vehicles. That's fine. But there's also the 24 Hours of Le Mans. So this is the Le Mans prototype car for BMW that I got. And fun fact, none of this is printed. These are all stickers, which I think is just, it was so difficult. That was the most time consuming part, was putting all the stickers. But look at my car. Love that one. And then the other one is a BMW GT3 car, which is just, it's like your normal when you see like a car on the street that could be a race car, if that's what races those for the most part. So here we've got, those are my 2 Lego cars that I got this week. But I'm from Russia. That's okay. Roll, I appreciate that. Hello, hello. I'm glad to have you here. If you just want to hang out, listen to the music and watch, that's just fine. Ooh, Transformers collections, that's fun. Yeah, I didn't realize I was starting a Lego car collection until I was putting these two Lego cars together on, I guess I did it on Sunday, not yesterday. And then I was like, oh my gosh, these are 2, 4, 6, 8, 2 Star Wars ones and 2 small ones. So that puts me at 14 Lego vehicles that I have just sitting up on that shelf right now. Not to mention my other 6 F1 cars. Oh gosh. Yeah. So I've now found that these are the new ones. Here are your new ones. These are my 2 new ones. We got a BMW LMP2 Le Mans Prototype 2, and then a BMW GT3 car. It's like an M series GT3. But those are my 2 new ones. Yeah, I like my Legos. I like my Legos. Tomas, hello. Yes, I know. They are very nice. I love them. I still need to put together your Lego. Here, look. You can see I took it off my desk when I was organizing. The box is right there. That's maybe. Anybody want to do a Minecraft Lego on stream? The problem is I don't know how to. I can't like change the angle. So fun fact for those that don't know, Stenbone is a IRL friend. One of my best friends IRL. It got me this months ago, and I just haven't taken the time to put this together. And I need to put it together. It's not an empty box. I need to put it together. So I could do a Lego stream. We could I could figure out how to flip the camera and make this engaging. The problem is because the thing is, like, the camera can only really tilt down like that. Well, is that enough? Maybe. Oh, that sounds so good. All right, you know what? We're gonna try and do this. We're gonna try and build this Lego right here. I think it's gonna be too big for us to do this. But you know what? Let's change the name of the stream. Building Legos and talking Minecraft. Because you know what? This gives us some time to talk Minecraft live, which obviously was a big deal here over the last couple of days. So maybe we discuss that. But first, I'm going to change that and this. We're changing up the titles of streams here, my friends. There we go. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, we're gonna do it like this, and hopefully this view is fine enough. And if it's not, I apologize, but I've never tried building Legos on stream before, so I think it's allowed to be scuffed. The maybe potentially one and only time I do it. But we're gonna do this. Yuji, Tai, hello. Thanks for being here. We're gonna put together a Minecraft Lego set on stream so that I finally get it done. Here's what it's supposed to look like, everybody. You didn't see that. We're gonna build a massive diamond sword and throw other things on top of that. Oh, ooh, I think that is a hot take, Tim. I think people are gonna, I want to know people's takes on that, because now granted, I was at a wedding, so I didn't get to watch it all the way through, but I am on the other camp of, I thought it was a lot of really cool announcements. Lots of things to be excited about. Is this too loud when I'm like ruffling these? I hope it's not. I'm trying not to make this an ASMR stream. All right, friends, we're gonna try not to make a huge mess while we do this. Look at that, you can see the Legos. That's nice. Hi, Ty. All right, looks like the first thing we're building here, guys, is a pig. So let's build a pig. Oh my gosh, I don't know why these like feel like they're smaller pieces than normal Legos. They're not, but they feel like it in my hands. I don't know why they do though. But we'll get this little pig built while we talk about this. Please, please make it an ASMR stream. Oh yeah, we could make this. Yeah, no, that's a great idea, Tim. Here, actually, friends, let's let's make my camera. Can I'm trying to think of a creative way that we can do this, because the thing is, if I flip my camera horizontally, it's not gonna be we're not gonna be able to look down as far. So what if can we just expand expand me? You know what, let's actually hold on before we do something silly like that. Let's put this back. Let's make a separate scene. We're gonna call it Legos. All right, how do we feel about that? How are we liking that? Is that fine? Can you guys still hear everything? I think it sounds good. Yeah, nope, I just had it off. Yep, I'm prepared. All right, here's what this is gonna look like. If you're on the vertical stream, you just get it right here. So I suppose it's not that bad on the vertical stream, but let me know if it's bad on the vertical stream. But yes, yeah, Mogswamp did do Redstone for both Minecraft Live and the movie, so did Mumbo. I'm just really excited about the Nautilus. I think the Nautilus is so cool, and I've been wanting more things in the Nether. Or what am I saying? In the water. So I'm excited to see more things in the water. And like that, we've already got our pig. Look at this little guy. What a cutie. Here's a little piggy guy. I feel like his back shouldn't look. Oh, it's because I did that backwards. Hold on. He gets to go like that. Oh gosh, I put his legs on backwards. Hold on. We're gonna make him correct. There we go. Now that's the pig that we're used to. There we go. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's just a white Ford Motor shirt, but I do like it. All right, our pig friend is gonna go off screen over here so that I can work on the next thing. We're building a creeper next, friends, which is also easy, I guess. So we'll throw that. It's literally 3 pieces. I guess we just get to build all the little characters first. There we go. Creeper. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I think Minecraft. I'm excited about Minecraft Live. I think it was cool. I'm excited for new things always. How do I put the skeleton's head on? Oh, just like that. There we go. Here's how I am holding my promise to Sten to finally get this done. Is just forcing myself to do it on stream. It works out. We'll get around to the playing of the world in a jar. Here's our skeleton. He needs a helmet though. Or at least that's what the instructions say. He gets a helmet and a bow. Where's the bow? There's the bow. I don't know how he's supposed to hold the bow. The bow does not fit like the thing wants it to. We're just gonna put it on the outside instead of on the inside. Will you hold this bow, man? Your arm is spinning too much. I don't like that. Nope. His arm is spinning. Maybe I need to take his arm off, put the bow on, and then put his arm back on him, because I literally can't hold it. Yeah, we're building some Legos because I realized that I did some office organization, and then Stenbone was in the chat, and then I remembered that I hadn't built Legos that he gave me, that I saw during my office organization. So we're building some Legos to enjoy that. Sam, do I have a favorite mob? My favorite mob, I definitely do. But I think it's probably, it's either the axolotl or the goats. Because the axolotl is just so stinking cute, but also the goats are just so funny. Like, just the fact that, like, their existence is just funny. And the fact that they just scream and give you horns and that's it. How am I expected to put, oh, that's how. I gotta put a little thing on it to make it actually let me fit the wings on. I was sitting here freaking out. Yeah, to anybody who is joining this stream for the first time, I don't normally build Legos on stream, but I felt like this was a solid way to start today, so that's why we're doing it. Oh my gosh. Look at our little alley. It's so cute. Does it need anything else? Is that it? Oh, it gets a stand, so it can be flying. There's our alley on a stand, apparently holding an apple. Yeah, what's everybody else's favorite mobs, though? Yeah, axolotl. Gotta be mine. Or the goat. I do love bees, though. That's a good point. I also just love bees. Always. Yeah, yep, well, technically, he didn't guilt me to build Lego. My realization that I hadn't done it, and it had been literal months since he'd gifted this to me, are what guilted me to do Lego, because I don't want to be a bad friend. What do we got? We got a music disc here. We got a cookie. Sure. Here we go. Music disc. What? Music disc, cookie. And now we're building a furnace. That's exciting. I don't know how we're building a furnace. Try to do this all underneath. Yeah, Legoland. Oh, we did that backwards. Hold on. You're supposed to go here. Goes like that. And then it says the other one goes on the backside. So I guess they look, the furnace is like little guy, but it's lit on one side, not lit on the other side. So I think it gets to be rotating however we want it to be, but I'm going to put it illuminated out. And then it's kind of, I feel like keep peeking around my microphone. Anybody who's on the vertical stream can see it, but I keep peeking around my microphone to actually like look at these things as we're building it. But maybe I'll pour the next stuff a little more central right here. What are we building right here? What is this? Oh, it's a note. It's a not note block. Music. The jukebox. And that goes like that. So I think theoretically, when I put this here, I could take my little disc. I could put it in there. Look at that. Now we've got our music disc in our jukebox, but we're gonna keep it off to the side there. This is such a cute little set. Also, there's a trident. I've got all sorts of random things in here. I got characters. Wow. All right, I need this piece, that piece, that piece, and that for a lantern. Oh, and I need to build it twice. We're building little lanterns, my friends. Yeah, we're enjoying some Lego. Why not? You're the fairy. That is true. It was a good gift. He can probably recount the fact that I was extraordinarily excited. But like, for an idea, guys, I think he gave this to me for Christmas as a, hey, congrats on, you know, Minecraft and everything that you've been doing over this year. It might have been for my birthday though. Stan, you'll have to remind me. I don't remember when it was, but regardless, months ago. But the wedding was fantastic. Yeah, well, it's still months ago though, Stan. The wedding was fantastic. It was a really, really lovely wedding. My sister-in-law and her husband, who I know he's not technically my brother-in-law, whatever. I resent that doesn't count because I love the guy, so he is I call him my brother-in-law. But they are off on their honeymoon now, which is very exciting. But the wedding was beautiful. It was a really warm day, but we got to be, like, the ceremony itself was outside, but we got to be inside for the reception and all the other things like that, so it worked out really great. The wedding was at the zoo where we live, and they have like Minecraft decorations out everywhere, and I regret that I didn't do this because I didn't do it, but I should have gone and taken pictures with all the Minecraft blocks in my suit, and then I think that would have been a funny community post for this week, but I did not do that. So sorry guys, you don't get to see me at this wedding. posing with Minecraft blocks, which I know is a bummer. All right. I don't know what we're building now. It looks to me, I mean, looking at this, it looks like we're building the big part now. So we're just gonna get in on that. Technically, it is V's brother-in-law, but I resent the fact that he is not also my brother-in-law. So therefore, he is my brother-in-law so that I can have an actual brother and a brother-in-law who share the same first name. Plus, he likes me enough. He calls me his brother-in-law, so it works out. I hope that these are the right colors for me to be putting on these. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just I'm grabbing the things as I see them and hoping they're the right colors. And I'm not necessarily trying to speed build, but at the same point, I feel like I'm being maybe a little quick with it. Yeah, look at Minecraft's fun. Brother-in-law, Obvi, that's true. That is true. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I kind of the same thing. Like, we've got people that we call aunt and uncle and things that aren't necessarily actually related to us, and that's just always been how it's been. So, we feel. But Lightmare, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. I don't normally build Legos on stream, but we are doing it tonight because it sounded like a fun thing to do. Now what do we gotta do? We gotta flip these. So it looks like right now I'm building like a money crate. I don't know. This is on another Lego set that I built for like a Minecraft Lego set. It had another thing like this, and I don't understand it. It's literally like a coin crate, and that's not something that's in the game. But here, let me put on this last piece and I'll show you guys this thing so you guys understand what I'm saying. Because this is not in the game, unless it is, and I'm just ridiculous. But it's like a gold crate, and that's not in the game. So, woof. All right. It's either this or watch Sam build bridges. That is true. Yeah, build Legos or build bridges. What are you going to be more entertained by? I think we all know the answer is me building Legos. Just kidding. Those bridges, hey, those bridges I think are fun to build, and I enjoy just yapping as I build them. So we can't hate on the bridges too hard, because the bridges are crucial to this. Am I getting old? It's so hard to see. I'm trying to like look back there and I'm like holding my eyes wide open. Jeez. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Look at this. Look at this progress. Look at this progress. I don't know what we're doing yet. These are definitely dirt blocks right here, right? Those are definitely dirt blocks. I still don't know what that is. Don't know what that is at all. About to get Chick-fil-A. Yum. I haven't had Chick-fil-A in weeks. Yeah, I can't wait till you marry into the Sam Extended Universe. Yeah. There are ample opportunities. There are ample opportunities to marry into the Sam Extended Universe. I don't know, guys. It just feels like a really, like, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this where you guys can see what I'm doing. But I feel like since the angle really can't be any steeper than this without going, you know, behind my screen, I feel like we just got to go with this. So I hope you guys are all fine with that. But nice. Oh, I didn't realize it wasn't in New Mexico. That's interesting. I had no clue that Chick-fil-A wasn't in New Mexico. Hey, bifocals are good. Wait, you know what? I'm moving this over here so I can actually see, because like I said, I'm stinking blind, apparently. But the thing is, I have like stellar eyesight. I've never had any issues with like my eyes or anything, but I think I'm getting to the point where seeing things that are dimly lit is a struggle. It makes me feel so old. I'm on the wrong side of 25. That's what V and I like to say when we're having rough times. Okay, that's how that goes. So now we got to take this piece. Oh, I see. I don't know what we're building, but I see the vision. We need this one. goes there, and then same color as these goes here. Now, boom. I don't know. I think it's water that we got going on right here. It looks like it, perhaps. Watch on YouTube on TV and chat on Twitch on my phone. Yeah, I think it's just easier that way. I think especially for the chatting side. But I regret to inform you all that there's going to be ads on YouTube soon, and I don't know if I have control over it yet because I haven't had an opportunity to experience or interact with it. So heads up, there might be ads on YouTube. I don't know if there are already ads on YouTube. Maybe there are, and I didn't know this until this point. But just in the next stream, we will probably have an answer to that. And we'll have to figure out that, because I don't want anybody to get overrun with ads and things. That would stink. So we're going to try and avoid that. 3, 4, it's 5 of these. And then that's all 5 of these, right? And then these last 2 things go on top. And they go right here. There's like a little waterfall. Look at that. That's pretty. I will definitely use the Nautilus and the Spear, because the thing is, when I saw the Nautilus, the first thing that I thought of was like, oh my gosh, an underwater racetrack. I think that sounds so cool. So I think that would be cool. I think the Spear would be fun for like jousting, so especially on like SMPs and things. Jousting, that's a fun idea. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Marky. No ads for you, well, you're lucky. Unless you're just saying in general on YouTube. I have no clue if YouTube even does ads for non-monetized individuals. NMIs. Non-monetized individuals. Goofy. I make myself laugh, I'm sorry. All right. Put that there. I need another one of these. And this one? YouTube Premium, no ads. I see. I am not as bougie as you guys. I don't have YouTube Premium. I should probably get YouTube Premium. I did finally cave and get YouTube TV because I've decided after all of this time of my life of not caring very much about sports and things that I am going to try and watch some sports. Bye, Sky. Sounds good. Enjoy your dinner. Glad to have you here at least for a little bit. No ads for me either on YouTube. Well, for lives. Older, yeah, that's fair. Interesting. Well, I mean, I'm glad to know that they're not just like spamming you guys with ads, because I'd also feel bad about that. I don't want that to be happening. Okay, I guess I don't know why I thought this was going to be like a much larger thing, but it looks like this is actually going to be a relatively... Not necessarily small. I think it's definitely going to be still a decent sized thing, but it's not going to be as giant as I thought it was going to be, which is nice. But I do still have 2 full bags of things over on the other side, so I could also be entirely wrong. So this goes right here and is supposed to be a different shade. So we will do that. There we go. Look at that. Now we got 2 shades of grass going on here. And then take both of these and they go here, question mark, there. Yes, they go like that. And this one single little piece goes right there. Look at the texturing in that grass. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, we got YouTube TV explicitly so that we could watch the NFL games. Because we're trying to get into caring about the NFL. Like we watch all sorts of college football, but you know, typically we just watch that over at like Family House, and so then somebody's already got it and we don't really have to worry about it, but we decided we want to also be able to watch it on our own time too. So okay, I guess I am to set this to the side now. So we're going to set this piece to the side and work on the next little bit. So that's going to go right there. What team did I choose? I haven't chose a team yet, actually, for the NFL. I am trying to decide. I think the reasonable answer, based on the fact that we are Midwesterners, is the Chiefs. I think that is the reasonable answer, especially because I also literally grew up basically between here and Kansas City, considering my grandparents lived in Kansas City. So I feel like that's the one that makes the most sense. But I feel like for people who don't know those facts about me, if I were to say that, they'd be like, oh, you're just jumping on the bandwagon, which, while halfway true, I guess, misses the part where, you know, family. So I don't know. I think the Chiefs is likely the team that I would say is the team I am. Sorry guys, I was doing this off to the side. The team that I would say I will root for and will have as my team. But I like the Dolphins, because Hard Rock Arena is really cool. Let's see. I like the Colts were when I was younger and I was first learning about football, I liked the Colts, but it was because Peyton Manning was on the Colts and I thought Peyton Manning was cool having no knowledge about football. So those are my 2-3 teams. But yeah, Colts I think is a decent option. Yeah. But baseball, World Series, I played baseball and I've just never been able to like watch the World Series playoffs, and the World Series playoffs is starting for, what is it, the American League right now? So, or it is National, I think it's American League. I had it on earlier. I think it's still on actually. But Younger son got injured on one of his last football games. Oh, dang. I hope it's not like a critical injury though. I know with football, every injury is, well, can be a critical injury. So I hope that he can recover safely without too much issue. I'm sorry to hear that though. Okay, we've got all those put together. That's how that's supposed to look. Now it's time to open bag 3. So I'm assuming I can put this off to the side for a second while we do that. Still has to get an MRI on his, oh gosh, are they worried about like him having torn his ACL or something? Oh jeez. Anything knee related and football is never a good combination. So regardless of what they're thinking, that is so terrible. Sten, what's your team? I don't know if we've had this conversation. Yeah, that's my, like, I genuinely, baseball is maybe my favorite sport I've ever tried and played. I mean, I little Sam lore, I pitched in the big league World Series playoffs because I was too old to play in the little league. So it was like the 18-year-old ones. I guess technically it was like 16 to 18. And like, so, you know, like I loved baseball. I still love baseball. I've just never like taken the time to actually care to watch it outside of playing it. So I'm trying to make that something, I don't know. I'm trying to have some character development this year wherein I care more. I actually give time to the things I care about is maybe the better way to phrase that. So like, you know, if there's a sport that I care about, if there's something that I want to learn more about, I can actually like, I'm trying to make myself take the time to enjoy those things. Just flying through these things, guys. We're already on the second to last bag here. Yeah. Yep. Oof, well, I hope he's good for wrestling season. That really stinks, being a senior and being out. I would be so sad. I can't imagine how he is feeling. Yeah, you know, in retrospect, I probably should have kept playing baseball when I got to college, but I didn't. I don't know. I was too worried that I was going to get caught up in like people that I don't like, because that was my problem with like baseball in high school, was that there were a lot of people that played baseball with me that were not people that I thought were the greatest role models, or that would like, I don't know, this is like a super lame, like I was a nerd so therefore I wanted to focus on school, but genuinely that's the truth. So I was worried that I'd like get there and then like, you know, suck at school if I was also trying to focus my time on sports, because I'm not good at splitting my focus, as you guys see on my stream all the time of me jumping from conversation to conversation, you know. So I decided to not pursue baseball in college, but there's a part of me that wishes that I did. But the majority of me is glad that I didn't, because I'm happy with the college experience that I had. Where's I need this piece. This piece is what I was looking for. That goes like that. Oh my gosh, this is gonna get weirdly complicated. So that goes there, and then this piece, this is kind of a oh, we're building the sword. We're building, or is it a sword? Yeah, the sword. We're building, so this is the base of the sword right here. I see. Yeah, join us, join us, join us. Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't ever have Tommy John. I'm thankful about that. And I threw screwballs. Like that was my trick throw, was that I could throw a screwball. And that always worried my mom. She was like, you're gonna need Tommy John before you even know it. But luckily I never did. And so I can be happy with that, much to the chagrin of my mom, who would prefer I just had not ever learned how to throw a screwball. Okay, this needs to be up. Oh, ha 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 ha. That needs to go there, so that can go there. We need this little piece to fill in right there. Ouch. Yeah, I mean, knock on wood, out of thankfulness, I have never had a severe sports injury, which I am very, very thankful for. And I would never ever trade having an injury for anything, but thankfully I've not had a severe sports injury. What do we gotta do now? We gotta do so more of these little dots in the corners, and then these little breakout pieces like that. That's the part that I was forgetting, was these little dots in the corner that actually let us break out the sword how it's supposed to be. But like, look at that, it's coming along. Ah, I see. I was not a sidearm pitcher. I was very, very, very serious about my form, which, to be honest, came at a detriment to probably some speed that I could have put on the balls. But like I said, I was more focused. The thing I really focused on outside of baseball in high school was like show choir and theater. I was in all sorts of musicals and plays and things like that. And so I was also, you know, focused on being able to continue to do those things, because those are also very important to me. And so, yeah, I essentially just lived with an abundance of caution in every sport that I touched in high school. But okay, I think we're building, yeah, we're building the hilts now to this. So we've got this put together, and then whoop, got it. Then we got to take the 4 piece right there, boop it on right there, and then this connects like that. Right? Correct? That looks right, right? If I look at this, image, yeah, that's right. We're looking good. We're looking great. Grand even, some might say. Now we need this little piece. And one of these big ones. We are 40 minutes into this stream and all I've done is built Legos. I appreciate you guys just letting me use this for whatever I want. It's fun though. I hope you're all having a good time. I'm having fun. Let's go there. Now we gotta do this other corner of this, of the hilt. So we gotta take this piece, take one of the L pieces here, flip them. I don't know what we're doing now. This goes here. Boom, boom. There we go. We got some of this. Up next, I buy Sam his first set of Warhammer 40k. Yeah, I've never played Warhammer. Maybe you do buy me my first set of Warhammer 40k. I recently played Magic the Gathering for the first time. I don't know if that makes me also silly for having never done that before now, but I did recently do that for the first time. She's holding the puppy hostage. Oh no. Look at this. It's turned into a sword, guys. We got half of a sword. It's right now it just kind of looks like a small hoe, or like if there was like a little knife in Minecraft. Moding should add a knife that looks just like this. Look at that. All right. That's the first half done of that. So now we got to go through and actually put together the hilts, it looks like. So we got those ones that go there. And then how? Oh, not like that, because that was bad. Oh no, Sam, what have you done? Okay, hold on. We can fix this. There we go. It's got to go down here, not up there. Like, there's no way I can fit all of these on there and still have space for the other things. There we go. So those go there, and then these ones will go and fill these other spots along the edge. Sounds good. Bye. See you, buddy. I will finish these and show them to you. You will see that this gets completed. Yep, I know. I'm officially grown up now that I've played Magic the Gathering. The fact that I know how to play it now, I feel like it's a big character step for me. Huge developmental moment, you know. Are these all the same shade of blue? They're not all the same shade of blue. Oh, I see. Okay. Use these ones for now. And then these lighter ones will come into play later once we get to the actual blade. I was getting confused. I was like, why? It makes sense now, I promise. Okay. Look at this. Look at it. We've made it pixelated. Fun. Building with Erfaren, new channel. Yeah, do you want me to, you guys, I'll make a Lego channel. That would be hilarious. That would be funny. You guys, yeah, you get to decide the future of that channel. Building with Erfaren. The only excuse for me to have a second channel is if I'm going to use it to build Legos. That's got to go down there. You know, if I did have a channel dedicated to building Legos, I'd probably figure out pretty quickly how to make the quality of it nicer than what we got going on right now. You know, we'd actually figure that out instead of just trying to figure it out on the fly. But as Tim said, I'm always ready. I'm always able to, I can throw it together. I threw it together very fast tonight, so. That goes there. That goes here. I feel like once we actually get through these kind of nitty-gritty small parts of putting this together, the rest of building this blade is going to be really fast, but just start building F1 cars. Yeah, build a F1. Oh, you know what? Lego's got the full set of like F1 cars. I could just do that. Just here, today we're building this one. Today we're doing this. Today we're doing this. Yeah. All right. We've heard it here. Not only do Marky and Tim want it, but Kat also wants it. So therefore, this is serious business. We got a serious thing to consider here. I mean, I have no shame in the fact that I like Legos. I also am rather confident that if I were to make a let's build channel in that it was only Legos, Lego would probably be like, here, do you want some Legos? And I would cry. I would legitimately probably sob and let Lego send me everything. I want everything from Lego. Okay, we're putting that to the side really quick so that I can put together this piece, but I don't know where the pieces that I'm looking for are. Okay, so you go there. And then I need a 2 and a 1 2, and 1. Warning, cat is joining. That's fine. It's not like I ever say anything inappropriate or swearing or anything. Boom. All right, look at that. We've got the other side done, not covered. I think there's probably some filler blocks we got to drop in. Yeah, so some of these little triangles are going to fall in now, just like that. And then, oh, it doesn't actually want me to cover them yet. So we're going to take this next piece, and it goes off of this all the way out in that direction. Oh, we're looking like this. Does V build? She probably would. Something that we like to do together, which we've only done it one time. So me saying something we like to do together is kind of an exaggeration. But we've done like the little book nook things, like the little, like, it looks like a little book and then you put it on your shelf, but it's actually got like a scene, like a diorama on the inside. We've done one of those together and we loved it. We thought it was so fun. It was so stressful, not necessarily stressful. Strenuous is maybe the better word. It took a lot of time, and I'll be the first to say that V did the hardest job on that. There was a part where we had to legitimately put little tiny pages into little tiny books, and she handled that. She like did all of that, and I don't think I even made a single book. I might have made 2 books. So yes, she's very much into building and little things like this. She's actually got a little thing that we haven't built yet either in her office that maybe we'll do something like that. Yeah, it'll be our joint channel wherein we build Legos together. Okay, we're missing one, and I think it goes right there to match. Yes, that looks right. I was literally just basing my decision of whether that looked right or not off of how that looked on stream. It looked fine on stream, so. Do we have to add a swear jar to tomorrow's stream? I am very good about not swearing. I'm not very good about not swearing when I get scared, though, so I don't know. I want to say, no, we don't need a swear jar for tomorrow's stream because I will be a good boy and not swear, but I also don't know if we're gonna play, like I said, we're gonna try and play scary game, but I hope it's not scary enough to make me want to like squeal and cry. Hello. What's up, cat? All right, we are taking these last pieces, which are all underneath my mic arm, so I literally can't see that. We're gonna put together this last little bit of this. I can't believe we're actually almost done with this part. Wild. So we'll do this. Have I heard you talk? Oh, I know how you talk. So I guess we could add a swear jar for you. But we'll do our best to keep it nice and clean. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we did build a really cool Lego car that's in her office. That one was a lot of fun to build. And I did help with that one. I can confidently say I helped with that one. That go there? Yeah, that goes there. Is it? Yeah, like that. Okay. That's how that's supposed to look. Over here, we need one more single piece that goes off of this. My other set I have is a little Lego greenhouse. Yeah, and it's like micro pieces. They're like mini pieces. She can change her name. She can keep her name. It's funny. There's no reason you need to change your username. But fun fact, that's actually the reason that V doesn't chat on YouTube, is because she doesn't want to go in and change it from her legal name. So so that's why she chats on Twitch. I don't know where Zen's at tonight. He and I were messaging earlier though. But I bet he's just busy tonight. It's also right around Zen Jr. bedtime, so maybe he's doing something. He'll pop on by later. But oh, we are just this must be the actual like blade part that we're going to attach, because again, it's only like half of the blade that's visible, so it'll be like this coming out of the thing. Marky's Kid is an awesome name. That is so funny. That is so great. Why do I have to flip this? Don't I have to put another piece? Oh, I do. It's in my hand. There we go. Now we got this. Aha, I was right. Okay, so this connects up like this. And now we've got our broken blade that's gonna stick out of the ground. I know. I don't know where Death's at. I haven't talked to Death in like a week. Well, I guess since the last stream when he was here. So I hope he's doing well, because I haven't been able to make one of his streams like for the last 2 weeks, just because our schedules have not lined up at all. So I hope he is doing well. All right, let's go ahead and place these. I think the high contrast of the black pieces might be a little hard to see on stream for you guys, but what I'm doing right now is placing the black pieces that stretch along the edge, and then that way we've got all of that set into place like so. And then the rest of this is the light blue pieces that I was talking about earlier of not really knowing what I was supposed to do with, but here we go. Now we know what they're supposed to do. Did I settle on a game for tomorrow? I didn't settle on a game tomorrow. I do still need to decide what game I'm playing tomorrow as a spooky game. There we go. Look at that. I don't think Zelda counts as a scary game. I am going to play a spooky scary game. I just don't know what that spooky scary game is going to be just yet. Does this really just balance here? I don't trust that. Does it actually just balance there? That feels wrong. Also, it's not like actually lined up to do that. It really, I'm not kidding, guys. It just balances there. It just, here, let me get this on the other side of the microphone. It's just balancing. It's not connect. Oh, I figured it out. We literally, there were things on the back that I could clip it into. We're good. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ruin your joke. Cat's all bashful now. Yeah. We'll come up with something. Yeah, there's one more bag. Yeah. I think we could do the Backrooms game. I also had an idea to play Pools. That's another game that I've thought about playing that is actually not a horror game. It's just a walking simulator. You just walk, but it's supposed to make you feel uneasy, but it's actually not like, there's not actually any bad things there. It just kind of is creepy inherently. So I thought about playing that one, but I did also like the one that you were showing me. Monks, that was the I'm forgetting what it's called, seventh whatever. Thought that looked fun. I did look up mortuary assistant or whatever, and that looks absolutely terrifying, so I'm not going to play that one because I will cry. I'm a little scaredy cat, guys. I can't handle most scary games, so not going to do that one. I just made a little flower. Sorry, I did that and put it there. We're doing a little bit of decor, it looks like right now. You beat NG of Silent Hill F last night. Wow. 7th guest, yeah. Dark Pictures Anthology. Yeah, Dark Pictures Anthology is one that I have also thought could maybe be fun. I know you like that one a lot. Okay, this is going to be kind of interesting, guys, because we got all these pieces, but they're all going on to this. So I'm going to try and do this in a way that you can still see what we're building, but what's the game where you're stuck driving around in a closed off zone? I don't know. Maybe we'll have to look that up. I don't think I know what game you're talking about. So I'm down to figure out what game you're talking about. Okay, so those pieces all go there. It looks like we're just building a lot of rocks. Oh, I mean, is it like DayZ, like the zombie game? I feel like I see people driving around in that game all the time. I've never played that one though, but I feel like I've seen people driving around in that game. Scientists talk to you by radio. Ooh, that is not DayZ. Yeah, maybe Simonx knows. Where is this? I need flat piece. Where flat piece? Can we recreate the dying in Lego sound? No, it didn't really recreate it. But where is our flat? Oh, there it is. Okay, I was like, oh, are we missing a piece? Oh, that goes there. These two pieces go right here, and I assume we're gonna turn them all into dirt blocks. Because that's what we do. We play Minecraft. And we make dirt blocks out of nothing. That's going there. That is going there and there. That's how that should look. Am I building like a teeter-totter? I have no clue what this next thing that I'm building is. So I gotta take, I mean, it's literally a teeter-totter. So I take this piece, it's got a rocker on it. We're gonna put this into that one side. Civic Drive. I'll have to look into that. I've never heard of that. Cat, I'm loving all the emojis. They're really fun. Okay, where do these go? They go here, 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 right there. Boom. And then this piece needs to go right here. So one part of this that I was kind of wondering how it would be implemented into this thing, I'm starting to maybe understand. So let me show you guys this box again. So the box, you see it's got this whole thing over here like falling off. I bet this teeter-totter that I've just added is the thing that makes that fall over. That's my best guess. We're buckling down and having a deep and real conversation now. Yep. I didn't really look at the Steam sale. I should look at the Steam sale though. All right. You guys noticed how much I say okay and all right? You know, I probably should have not said that because now you're gonna notice in all of my videos if you haven't noticed it before. But I was editing earlier today and I was like, oh my gosh, Sam. Is that the only thing you know how to say when you run out of things to say? Okay. All right. Okay. Here's me making fun of myself. But there we go. We got these pieces. I don't know if you guys can see me doing that, but they all go in that corner. All right, all right, all right. Yep. Call me Matthew McConaughey. You love people. I love people. People are great. It's a skill to love people. So it's a good thing to do. Doing these on that side. These things? No? Are those protrusions or intrusions? Now I'm feeling, yeah, they're protrusions. I see. These pieces protrude. These do not. Oh, and then I just take 4 of those ones that do not, and I put them on top of this. I don't know where the other ones are. You go over there. Stay away. Okay, now we got all 4 of those. Boom. Stream tomorrow canceled. We're having a watch party of True Detective now. Oh my gosh. Mom's being mean. Oh no. How dare. Okay, let's level that out. And then we need these last 2 pieces up on top. And we are officially an hour into stream, my friends. Thanks for sitting here and watching me build Legos for 1 whole hour. Oh, goofy. All right, that is in place. Sorry, that's the back. This is where it's gonna get complicated because this is like all the decorative blocks are now going on. So we gotta like build them and then stick them around and blah, 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 blah. Hey, I'm not. Someone's team. I have Outlast. I have Phasmophobia. I do not have Visage. We have played Phasmophobia and I can handle Phasmophobia. But like I said, I'm just a little baby. I'm just a little baby, and I'll get a little scared, but I will survive. And I think that's the fun part, right? If you're gonna watch a spooky stream, you want to watch me have goofy, scared reactions. Because otherwise, then it's scary for everybody. So I'd rather be funny about it, but I don't think you guys understand. I just like yell. When I get scared, I just am like, ah! So. This video will go down in history, you think? Yeah. I think so. I think so. This, yeah, when I post this VOD and people are like, wait, he just built Legos for a whole stream. Yes, I did. Do you want to watch? And then hopefully they'll say, yeah, actually I do. Yeah, see, there's not really a good way for me to show you guys the corner that I'm working on right now as I'm working on it. So I hope you, I'm not trying to obscure what I'm doing. I'm just placing these blocks over here, but they're kind of hidden behind our sword. And our sword is in place now, so we can't really do anything about it. The music is lovely, though. Cat Lady, $8.99. What is Cat Lady? I'm assuming it's a scary game about a cat lady. Just put Legos in it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you think? We'll see. We'll see. The nice thing is, because we're not just, you know, playing on the world, I'm not actually gonna have to do much editing after, because like typically I have to go in and just like cut up some things and just make sure it's all how I want it to be. But since we're really just yapping while I build Legos, I don't know if I'm gonna have to do much editing to this one aside from just, you know, maybe doing some stuff at the very beginning when we first started, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, that goes here. Did you guys see me just catch myself saying okay again? I'm missing a green. There it is. I knew I wasn't missing it. Oh. Do I play horror games? I don't typically play horror games, but I'm going to try and play horror games. Just for a couple times. We'll see. Cymonks and I, and you guys can actually, you can weigh in on this, but I'm just gonna let you know that it's something we're probably gonna do. Cymonks and I really want to start a silly little like horror gaming mini series, which we do on a separate thing that so the both of us have access to it, but where we might actually play some horror games and test my ability to survive those games. That thing I was just building, by the way, it goes right here. Now that's how that all looks. Got grass over on this side. It'll be clickbait for World in a Jar, and then it'll be you building Legos, but we're all having fun. That's true. Yeah, I did change the title. Building Legos and talking Minecraft. Well, it says Minecraft Live. I guess we're not really talking Minecraft Live anymore, are we? But guys, we are on to the last, what is this, 10 pages? The last 10 pages of this. Here we go. Final stretch. So we're building that little side tower that gets toppled over. That's what we're building now. And I'm gonna try and build it. We're gonna try and speed build this. Look at us. We're so fast. We're so fast. Hold on. I'm a master builder. Just kidding, I'm not a master builder. But there is another guy on YouTube named Sam who is a master builder, and he is fun to watch. I only watch his shorts though. I don't know if he actually does like full-length things, but the year cap rat. Oh wow. Oh, I messed that up. These have to have little bits on the bottom too. My speed building got ahead of me. But that would make sense. I was wondering why there were so many extras. that were just lying in front of me, because I feel like there should only be like 1 or 2, but that makes sense. Boom. There's that. The year Cat Rat was born is so funny. 2, 3, 4. That's 4. We need to do 2 of these little flat ones up on top. Now we got ourselves a little pedestal thing. And now I think we're building the top. Yeah. Okay. So we're setting this to the side over here. We take this, flip it upside down. And I think this is the top. I assume that we're building now. So we'll flip this back over. Now I'm just really thinking about, wow, I could have an excuse to just buy all the Legos I want if I make a little Lego YouTube channel. We'll have to run that one past V. I think she liked the idea though. I did not hear her say no at all. So therefore it must be fine. These go here in the middle. They're like little brick walls. They're like textured. I don't know, but they go here on this. I was wondering how it got like this. I thought this was like a single block, but it's 2 separate blocks. Where did everyone go? I don't know. Tax write-off. Yeah, that's true. I could just call it a tax write-off. And that way I get all my Legos for less money. The IRS certainly would have no issue with that, I'm sure. You know what? If I was making money on it, I probably could use it as a tax write-off. But if I wasn't making any money on it and it took, you know, like same as this channel, you know, a year, I probably wouldn't be able to write it as a tax write-off, though that would be funny. Can you? There we go. These didn't want to go flat. That's set there. Now we got to do 2 little double tier things up here. We are running out of pieces. Do you guys see this? We are like out of pieces now. The last few things that are in front of me that are just off screen over here are just these decorative blocks and things here. This is all we have left here in this little pile right here. And this goes up on top of this in no specific way. Interesting. So this goes up like this. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but here, it's this little structure. So here it is. I don't know. I think it just sits on top of this and I can blow it up. Yeah. Oh, I see. So if okay. Here's how this works. So the creeper, theoretically, you know, the creeper walks over here and it'll blow it up. And then I press this. Oh, it fell over. That's how that works. I'm not gonna let it blow up like that though. I'd rather have that just stay in one piece, because otherwise I bet my cats will eat it. There we go. This is the completed thing, minus some decor, but look at that. We handled that rather quick. By rather quick, I mean in an hour. Sweet. Oh, it literally, the next page was explaining how to make the thing fall over. Look, we figured that out on our own. Now we are making little rockets. Okay, interesting. So these are going to go over here. And I just push them with my finger. I don't think that works. Oh, whoa. Did you see that? If I just push this, just watch my hand over here. Wah! Okay. So there's little, I guess there's little rocket spears. Spears in Minecraft confirmed, considering this was 6 months ago. So spears in Minecraft confirmed 6 months ago. Oh my gosh. Oh, do I really have to build the spare? I don't really want to build the spare. I don't know where I'd even put this spare one. We'll put it right there. Doesn't go there. Can I just like make it go there? Oh, I can. Nice. We got a little lance thing there. Hey, back. Welcome back. Glad to have you here. You're gonna eat the Lego set. It kind of looks like a cake. If you squint your eyes really hard, it could be a cake. Yeah, just some very mirror glazed frosting on top, you know. I appreciate you being subbed. I am having way too much fun with this. Oh, what happened at Minecraft Live? At Minecraft Live, they announced that in the next couple of updates, they didn't say whether it was going to be the next one or not, but there is going to be a Nautilus mob added to the game where you can actually get the Nautilus shell, but it'll also be an underground mount or an underwater mount. So you'll have something that you can ride around underwater, and it gives you a like a breath of the Nautilus or something that allows you to breathe underwater, which I think that's really cool. And I'm assuming that with that, I really think there's going to be a different, like a new thing added to underwater. It's like whether that's a new, I don't know, structure or whatever it may be. I really think that that's coming, because why else would they improve movement underwater if it wasn't something that they were thinking about? So my thought is that something big is coming for an underwater update. It just isn't here yet. And I think that would be really cool. I would love to see an underwater update. Just add some more structures, add some more things. Also, I don't know if you guys, I'm just putting together these little characters because it never gave me instructions to put together the characters. So I'm just putting them together so they're ready to go. But I guess they're just preparing for battle here at Diamond Sword Island. Does this person need anything else? They do not need anything else. So they go there, maybe. I'll put them back here. Why not? We got a lot of extra decorative blocks. Do we have enough decorative blocks to make another lantern? We have enough decorative blocks to make a slightly different lantern. We'll make a lantern that is not technically how they told us to. Yeah, zombie Nautilus exists too. Zombie horses, which have been in the game for so long, and I'm actually glad to have that. I'm kind of hoping that maybe they actually add the giant. I think that would be cool. Here's the other lantern that I've just built. We're gonna put it up on this rock over here. I'll give you guys a finished view of this when I've put it all together. And then these are all little micro spare pieces. So we are going to ignore those, put those off to the side. Let's put this here. And then I'm gonna get my little pig guy. He's gonna get set right there. We'll put the ally with me as my ally. And then I don't know where I want to have. Can I put the skeleton like just in this corner? Will he stand there? Yeah, he will. And then the creeper will go right next to the pig, because why not? Okay. Here's the finished project. Finished product is what I was meaning to say, but project is what I said. Look at it. We did it. Look at that. That's so fun. It's so colorful too. Imagine like a copper Lego set. That would be so cool. There we go. I gotta say, I think vertical stream had the best view of this for this whole thing, but horizontal stream, we got a good view. So we're gonna switch back to our normal just chatting here. I'm going to slide the camera back up so that we're back to normal camera look. Wow, look at that. We made it here. That's done. Look at how good it is. Oh, it's so cute. There we go. There's it with some professional lighting on it. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right. Yeah, Nettie, we were doing Legos. Hi, Nettie. All the copper stuff should have been released on Java today. It was released on Java today. I made a video about it. I made a short about it and told everybody that it was out. So 1.21.9 is here. Go play it. I will not be playing it tonight because I don't want to lose my shaders yet. So it only took 1 hour and 15 minutes. That is exactly correct. I'm sure we didn't actually start building this at the start of stream time, but it was essentially 1 hour and 15 minutes that took. And now we're gonna be good kids and clean up, because like I said at the beginning of stream, I just cleaned my desk. We're not gonna let my desk fall into disrepair off of that. There we go. We've got that cleaned up. I'll handle that later. We are going to, no, you're good. You're good, Tim. I was just messing around. Yeah, but it released today at 8 a.m. Pacific. There you go. Look. I don't know where this fits over here. Maybe I'm just gonna put it on top of my PC. I'll just put it right here. There we go. Make sure it's not on the fan. There. Oh, that looks nice. That looks nice. We've done it. We've done it. Wow. Remarkable. That was fun. That was fun. Okay. I think we can shift our focus to actually playing the game now if people want me to. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll have to rearrange my office so you can see. Maybe I'll put it right there. But then I really will have to find a new place for all of my cars. But the other thing is, like, when we move, you know, when it's time for us to move to the other house, there's gonna be a whole office rearranging anyway. So maybe we just save the office rearranging. Maybe we just save the office rearranging until that point. Wow, that was a lot to say. All right. I don't know. Sam, how do or can I find you on MC and add you to join worlds with you? I would like to join the SMP. Like the Lucid one, or like what I was talking about for just like having a like a community one. Because Lucid's on Java. So if you're just playing on, if you're still on your phone, Lucid's on Java. So I don't know if it would let the additional things, but on Bedrock, I think anybody can add me on Bedrock. Let me see what my Bedrock username is. I don't even remember what my Bedrock username is, to be entirely honest. Let's jump onto Bedrock. just quick. We'll take a look. I don't know anything about Bedrock. The only time I've played Bedrock, I'm not kidding, was for the Minecraft Live movie event when I made that video about it. So we're gonna take a look at it. And hopefully I've paid to update my, oh, I have. Wow. Yes, yeah. So Lucid is on Java. So if you're playing on Bedrock, you won't be able to play on that one. And you have to apply through the Lucid Discord. But the Arbor Ridge one, I could make on Java or Bedrock or both, maybe. I don't know if there could be crossover there though. But regardless, let me switch to which source. If we go to game and then I turn on main monitor, here you go. This is what my Bedrock looks like. Erfaren YT. That's how you can add me. There you go. It should show up for me on like my Xbox game bar or whatever. Vertical stream. I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't have the camera set up for this, but so Bedrock is what's typically on like your phone, on Xbox, on PlayStation, on non Java computer or computers that run Java, whereas Java Edition is separate. So yeah, they're just different versions, but yeah. Bedrock's way above this. What do you mean? Maybe it is. I don't like I said, I don't play Bedrock. All right. But I could definitely play Bedrock. I am down to play whatever people have access to. You know what I'm saying? But I also never open like the Minecraft store or the Microsoft store to update my Bedrock and stuff, so. Nice, okay. It's fun. Let's switch it back to this one since we're just looking at a blank screen right now. I got cats. I don't see yours. No, you're good. No, you're good. I was just letting you know. I didn't see yours come through. I saw cats come through, but That's why I was turning off my shit. Oh, there you are. Was because I didn't want people to necessarily have to see your username or anything. Anyway, what we're gonna do, instead of playing on the World in a Jar, we're shifting gears entirely. I'm gonna go and throw myself over and over again at MCCI Island, because I stink at MCCI Island, and I feel like that's a much better way to spend our last 40 minutes. We're just gonna, I don't know, what do we want to call this? Failing at MCCI Island? Yeah, I love it. Let's do it. Changing the name. Boom. Boom. Done. Let's go do this. So yeah, we'll flip over to this. As you can see, completely different like loading screen even for Java than for Bedrock. So you see like we don't have my little character over here and things. So that's, it's just, there's just like some cosmetic differences as well as like being able to run mods and other things, which you can do on Java. But MCC Island, let's do it. Like I said, I stink at this, so no expectations that I'm going to be good at this in any of the games that I decide to play. I don't even know. Let's see. What are the quests of today? Perform 3 advanced completions or higher in Parkour Warrior Dojo. Place top 8 in 7 rounds of to get to the other side. So I have at least 60 seconds in 5 games of Sky Battle. I actually don't want to do any of those. None of those are games that I like playing because I stink at them. I stink at all these games, though, to be entirely honest. We'll do Parkour Warrior Survivor, and we'll just practice over here. Because like I said, I'm not good at these. So we'll give this a try. So for those that don't know anything about MCC Island, it's just like a mini game place. Ooh, that was kind of loud. Where you just play silly little mini games. And occasionally they do like big competitions for some of the larger creators. Which I am not one of those, so I don't get to do that just yet. But they do some pretty cool stuff. But as you can see, some of these things are a lot harder than they really should be. Was that not what my version was? I thought that's what my version was. Ah! There we go. Okay. No! Oh, we made it so close. Yeah, if you guys can't tell, I'm actually pretty bad at parkour. Oh, we did that. Nice. Ugh. There we go. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. We're going. See, it's like jumps like this off of stairs that you're like, I don't know what to do. But I get extra things if I do these side ones, which is why I'm trying them. Oh gosh. Of course, look, that guy's just smoked me. Just ran out here and just done it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm so bad at parkour, but I really love how bad I am at it. And I like struggling apparently, so that's why we're doing this. But there we go, and there we go. Okay, hey, look at that. Look at that, we made it through that. I can do like the simple parkour things like this stuff I can do. But my gosh, there is some parkour things in this that are just ridiculously difficult. Like they have no reason to be as difficult as they are. Oh my gosh. My nose is so itchy, like right on the outside of my nose. And that's, I think I've got like a hair tickling my face and it's really distracting me as I'm trying to do my parkour. Do I even want to try this? Oh, this is an easy path. We'll try it. I wouldn't call this easy. This looks terrifying. we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, wait, this is all still the same thing? I thought I would have gotten like a pass through right there or something. Like, give me a checkpoint, but no. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Oh, okay. I've got to like jump and then go through this somehow. Nope, not like that, apparently. Is anybody good at parkour in here? I am not. Caillou's good at parkour. Caillou's here. I'd say, hey, Caillou, come do this parkour for me. Oh my gosh. Literally with a good jump, too. Come on. Oh. Oh, gosh. Come on. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Nice. There we go. I wouldn't call... Oh, whoa. I was just about to say I wouldn't call that one difficult, but then I realized that that's glass panes and not glass. I just was lucky on the first jump. Oh, I hit the chain. Look at this. I just was lucky on that first jump. Okay, so if you just sprint this, does it work? No, you can't. Well, you can sprint it for this first part, but you can't. Yeah, I would assume that Sky is good at parkour. I don't actually know if Sky's good at parkour, but I would fully believe that Sky's good at parkour. Sky's gonna be really mad that I played MCCI on stream though and didn't tell her. Altair, he will also probably be upset about it. He's been wanting to play MCC Island for like weeks. Come on. There we go. Yes. Nice. Okay, I've never actually made it through two of those middle sections before, so that's actually big progress for me. Okay, I feel like there's got to be a way to shortcut this one of like, if I was brave, could I just like do some bigger jumps across without doing that? That would be much easier. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's true. That is what they get for not sticking around. Okay. Oh, this one. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't need... I'm overcomplicating this. I don't need to worry about the fact that it disappears, so I can just run on those trapdoors. Oh, my sprinting stopped. My sprinting stopped again. Okay. My sprinting keeps stopping. No. Okay. Oof. There we go. And we're good. So I want to do this bonus path. I feel like... Oh, I don't like bonus paths like this. I really don't like this type of stuff. It's so difficult. Because you have to like figure out the timing of it all. And then figure out like where you gotta go. So I gotta go this way and then this way. And then I gotta get over there. Okay, okay, hold on, hold on. Hold on, maybe we're smart. I think we figured out a way to do that one. We just gotta line up the timing really, really well. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, I just gotta slow it down. I just gotta slow it down. We were doing so well. Oh, okay. Okay. We're figuring something out with this. Okay, okay. Oh. We've got this. We've got this. There's only one way to learn, and it's to try and succeed, right? Oof. Oof. Oh, okay, here's the thing. I think I'm just overreacting now. Because if I just jump with patience, I don't know why I did that. I literally knew that was gonna fall under my feet. If I just jump with patience, I will make it to these just fine. There is literally almost no worry about making it from one jump to the other, because as long as you line it up well timing wise, you can just jump across them. Okay, we're locking in. We're locking in. We're trying to lock in. I feel like the timers are lying to me. Woo. Okay, so that one's off. And then that one's gonna be back on. And then I'm trying so hard. Oh, okay. So the thing is, you can do it at a slower pace, but you still have to have a pace. And I think that's maybe my issue here, is that I'm now slowing it down maybe too much. Okay, well that felt like the right pace there. So we gotta have the pace, but okay. It's all it takes. It's all it takes. Maybe we abandon this side challenge. Okay, the thing is, there's no purpose to abandoning the side challenge because I'm actually getting somewhere with it. We just gotta line it up nice. And then we'll just do another one of these, and then like this. Okay. All right. I know what we're doing. I know how to succeed here. Technically, what I'm doing right now is not how to succeed here, but so if we jump across like this, and then we see that this is going like this, that lets us get here, and then we can do, like, you see what I'm getting at here? We can do this kind of zigzag pattern, but it just requires me to pay more attention to what I'm doing. So do this here, and then get over here, and then I need to jump there, but I'm figuring it out now, I think. I just need to stop shooting the gaps. There we go. Oh, I panicked. We were probably good there, and I just was too afraid. The thing is, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like we're figuring it out. I'm just being a goober and not keeping my finger on the mouse or on the keyboard. Whoa, wrong side. I think the key is just jump to the other one pretty much as soon as you're able to jump. Oh, we were so close. We were so close. Pretty much as soon as you're able to jump to it, and you'll stay. Yeah, see, I like that one. The timing didn't line up there because I was too far off to the side. But if I get up on this and then repeat it over there. Okay. We're problem solving here. We're problem solving here. We've got this. We got this. I know we've got this. Okay, that was too, we were too far out for that one. I should have known that we were too far out for that one. Okay. All right. The dream is alive. The dream is alive. We're good. I believe in our abilities. Your anxiety is going nuts because I'm just falling off of things. Hey, I am skilled at Minecraft, all right? This is... Yes! Okay, the tuning forks. This one feels like it should be pretty self-explanatory as long as we can just shoot the gaps right. Because the thing is... Yeah, I need to not hit the hitbox there. Okay. So that second... I mean, this second jump is really the hard one. Yeah, the second one was really that hard jump. Okay. Oh, that third one is, or that last one is difficult too, but I think the whole thing of these ones is get yourself out from underneath and then jump, because the thing is I'm hitting my head on those top corners as well. You know, if I do this, this will be the first time I've ever done like a full complete of these, so if it'll even let me. Okay. I'm making all sorts of faces right now. There we go. This, gosh. The last one was harder than this, Sam. You've got this. You've got this. You got this. You could run through this. You could run through it. You don't even need it. Oh gosh. Yes, as you guys can see, I'm a parkour pro. I'm so good at it. It's something I am so skilled at. Oh, I jumped too early. I do. I've got all the time, don't I? Okay. Okay. Oh, I jumped it too early. So it's really about like jumping late on these ones. But not too late. Jumping late and not losing your momentum. Come on. We'll finish this. I will finish this. Oh my gosh. There we go. Has anybody got any tips? Nobody, none of us know anything about parkour, so I don't think any of us have tips on parkour. I should do a little posture check though. I feel like I'm slouching. There we go. There we go. Okay. I just ran off the edge. I didn't even jump. I love seeing the fact that this has taken me 15 minutes to get through just this much of the course. Avoid at all costs. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. I think that's entirely fair. Can we jump it? We can't jump it. Oh gosh. I'm trying so hard. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. We are back. We've been here. We've been here before. We can do this one. Okay, we can't do that one. Oh my gosh. Welcome, chump. Glad to have you here. Oh gosh. As you can see, chump, we are struggling to work our way through some parkour on MCCI. We're getting a lot better at these jumps though, but it doesn't mean that we're getting any closer to getting out of this one. Cause I'm not setting the gap right. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, my tea is nice and cold. Absolutely, my tea is cold. When I was sipping it earlier, I was like, oh, this is cold tea. But don't worry. I do know that my tea is here. Okay? No. No, I made it, and I walked off the back. Oh, goofy. Come on. There we go. I need somebody else to come through here and show me how to do it. Because the thing is, there's always somebody here who's like a pro at whatever the parkour thing is, and they'll just go through and do it. And then you're like, oh, wow, cool, thanks. But, oh gosh. All right, look, I'm not a quitter, but we might have to back out of this parkour challenge here. Oh my goodness. Go finish the rest of the course instead of finishing the little... This is the last side course, though. We've made it through the others. We are not quitters. We are not quitters. We are not quitters. We got this. And it's a whole lot easier to not be upset playing this when I have other people to talk to while I'm doing it. Because otherwise, I'd be sitting here like... seething. There we go. Okay. Thank you, Marky. You're right. Don't quit. Just commit. Commit, stay with it. We're good. Oh my gosh. We've fallen and we can't get up. There we go. There we go. There we don't go. Oh gosh. I know we can do this. I believe in us. But I am sweating. When I tell you I am, this is the sweatiest Minecraft I've played. Oh my god. As if the universe heard me, my air conditioner just turned on. Said, "Hey, let me calm you down here." There we go. Oh, we're so close. Like the thing is, I know the strategy now. Like you can see me doing it. I know what I'm supposed to do. It's just doing it that is causing me issues. Okay, you are my problem child here. I gotta jump more to the right there. You see, like it's like you gotta kind of angle your jumps more to make sure you don't do what I just did and bounce your head. Yeah, maybe I need V to do it for me. Yeah, that's true. Veronica would quit. She would be like, yeah, no, I am not gonna try this. That's not what I want. I do not want to play parkour. It'll make me upset. And why would I play something that makes me upset? That would be exactly what she would say about it. Okay. We're getting there. It's just that last one. It's just that last one. Yeah, just back a bit and aim right. I know, it's what it's just what I need to do. And just stop running through this first one and messing it up. Okay, now we're getting cocky. I know that I can make it through these first ones, and I think it's causing me to be a little silly about going through them. Yeah. I know I can do this. The problem is, this is the medium challenge. The hard challenges after this one. Whew, okay. Oh, we're descending into madness. Can I just have a Elytra? Is Elytra a fair thing to use in a parkour course? We've been doing this for 20 minutes. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. I need to line it up like this and jump straight. Or just don't jump. Just don't jump is what I just did there. What I needed to do there was just jump. And I didn't jump. Yeah, I've never raged playing games. Which I know some people find really entertaining. I think it's a huge like red flag. Because I don't want to like, if you're freaking out over a video game, I got some problems with that. I understand getting upset with a video game, don't get me wrong. I understand being like, God, that sucks. Or like if you're playing like Siege or League or some other games that people tend to get upset playing. Like I understand if you're like upset because you lost, but if you're like raging at a game and like throwing controllers and stuff, that's a red flag. It's a red flag, my friends. I did just consider throwing my mouse behind me though, just to be funny right there. But then I backed out of that because I like my mouse. And once again, like I was saying, like why throw? These things are not cheap. They're not cheap. Like why don't destroy your gear just because you're upset at a video game. Come on, take a breath and do it again. Oh my gosh, dude, starting a death count on this would be ridiculous. Actually, I think we can. Yeah, that's. I think I've filled up the the chat for myself, so I don't even think it's gonna have all of our deaths. I swear, if this is how we end stream, is just me stuck on this puzzle, I'm gonna be so upset with myself. Oh, we're regressing. We're regressing. We're regressing. We know how to do this. We know how to do this. Come on. So it's like jump straight and then forward, jump straight and then forward. Don't walk off blocks. Straight and then turn. Straight and then turn. Straight. Nope. I think I'm overcomplicating it now by trying to put a rhythm to it. Here's the thing, I'm dying too fast for a reasonable death counter anyway. So even if you were trying to keep track of the deaths, I'm just yeeting myself into the abyss, so... There we go. Okay. There we go. I knew we could do it. I knew we could do it. All right, rhythmic pass. So it's left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. So I need to go jump, 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 jump. Except I need to time it right. Bum, bum, go. Okay. Okay, hold on. Which path? So if I go boom, boom. I think maybe this path on this side is actually the right one. Nope, it's definitely not. So grass, stone, grass, stone, grass, stone. It doesn't really add up like that. How do you get to the next grass? Do I need to get there? That feels bad. Can I even get there? We're gonna try it. Hold on. I feel like that's possible. Maybe it's not possible. I don't think it's possible. I think it's, I do think we gotta go this left side though. So it's, so grass, stone in the middle, grass in the side. I don't know how that works. Okay, grass, stone, grass. Oh, it is. You do have to go backwards. Okay. Yep. So I mean, we don't really have time to think about it while we're doing it, but we know how to do it. And then, okay. Grass, stone, grass, stone. I just gotta land those jumps. I gotta time those jumps. Oh, I didn't jump right. I need to jump right. Oh, I let myself stop running. Okay, that was the... Ah, I let myself stop running again. Didn't jump there. It just didn't want me that time. Oh, I skipped the grass that time. Oh, now I'm going too fast. I figured it out enough that I actually have time to think about my jumps. Oh, but you do have to, it's a leap of faith. So I have to trust the timing. And I'm not trusting the timing right now. Just gotta trust it. Just gotta trust it. I don't think any of these are a death counter on natively. But maybe it'll tell me at the end. That would be kind of cool. I'm stopping myself from jumping. I need to not do that. I just did it again. Literally as I'm saying, don't do that. For whatever reason, I'm just stopping myself right there. I need to not stop myself right there. Oh, that was a bad jump. Bad timing. Oh, I was so close. I was so close. That was it. That was the run. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. We can do it consistently now. Okay. The timing is good. We're good. This is so much easier than that other one, my friends. Okay, he just did a completely different route than I did that worked. Look at that. That one's so much smoother. You don't have to do as much back and forth. You see that? Hold on. Okay. I don't love that. Yeah, because you gotta like, I actually prefer my route. Because the timing is weird over there. Like, yes, this has some backwards, but at least you get, like, you at least have, there's at least kind of a pattern to follow. Which is first? 9. I am going to get it. I'm going to get it. I am confident in myself, and the fact that we can even make it to that last one repetitively is what is giving me confidence. So I know we can do it. Because at some point, it's just about making that last jump. Well, at this point, it's just about making that last jump. Because the thing is, like, I got it. I know how it's gonna go. It's just, I gotta line up that jump and actually have my running on. And I think that's my problem, is I'm just not running on that last block. So I'm not getting the momentum that I need. Oh, that was unfair. I pre-jump these blocks all the time, and it didn't let me have that one. Oh, we're so close. Unless that's the problem. Like, is the problem that we're actually jumping off the wrong side of the block? I don't think so. I think there's only one side of the block to jump off of, and we're just not getting the jump. Okay, hold on. we're getting into a death loop here. We can't. Oh, something about that one does not like being landed on. Yeah, some of these don't like being landed on like the other ones do. Okay. Yeah, some of it's the stone ones that don't like being landed on like the other ones do, apparently. Then you gotta like slow down your whole pace. I don't want to slow down my whole pace. Can I double jump this? Like, do I have the time to go bump, bump, bump off of that? No, okay, hold on. No need to change the strategy that's working. Except for when it's not working. I feel like it's not letting us, it's not like staying up as it should. Like, you see, like, I feel like we were able to run through that earlier. But now it's like we're too ahead, but then once we get to it, we're too behind. Okay. Okay, okay. We've got it. 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 I know we've got it. I just don't know how to do that last jump. That's just the problem. I mean, if that isn't evidence that we've got it, we've just done it 3 times in a row. Oh, gosh. Ooh. Come on. Yes. There it is. We got it. We got it. We got it. And that's the last side one. So that means all we have left to do is the main track now, which is this. So if we just can survive this main track part. Hey, I got a different outcome. It's not psychosis, all right? I got a different outcome. Okay, so donut double squares. So I just gotta stay. Ooh, I was not expecting that. So I could probably double run. There we go. Yep, that's what I thought. Shane Street. Oh, I see. Yeah. All right. Do we want to do the easy, medium, or hard exit for this? We've got 2 minutes. What's the hard look like? Let's take a look at it. This guy's doing it. So. Oh, it's ice jumping. Oh my. Ow. Whoa. So does it like slow you down? What? Okay. Oh. Oh, I love that. Oh, and we've done the hard. That's the best I've ever done on this ever. I've never done anything like that ever before. Wow. I've never full completed any of these. I just did hard with 2 minutes. Look at that. And now let's look at standard completion monthly. How do I toggle to me? I want to toggle. How do I toggle to just me? I don't know how to toggle to just me. I want to see how terrible I am. Or am I just so terrible I'm not even on the global leaderboard? That could be the case. Oh, wait, what? It says you. I'm not in this. I promise Samcraft42 is not me. You are not on the leaderboard yet. Get playing. Well, I've just completed it. I don't know. We've just completed it. I'm proud of us. And just in time to end stream. So that was a fun one, guys. That was a fun little miscellaneous stream. I had a whole lot of fun with that. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with another stream. Like I said, it'll be a spooky stream. I'm not sure what the game is yet, but we'll figure it out. We're gonna play spooky games. So if you guys want to watch me get scared, mark your calendars. It'll be tomorrow. But yeah, I just saw your message, Tim. I could never. I'd be screaming, crying, and throwing things. I committed to being level-headed, and I did it. Thank you. Yes, I did such a good job playing in the jars today. I know. Awesome. All right, well, guys, I always appreciate you so much for watching. I hope you all have lovely nights, and I'll see you tomorrow for both the 24-hour and for stream. And there might not be a video this Sunday. I haven't decided whether I'm going to try and really crank one out or not. But we're gonna be out of town for Friday and Saturday, which are 2 of my days that I would normally try and get a lot of editing and work done. So we'll see if there is a video on Sunday. So if nothing else, you're getting treated to 2 streams in a week, so works out. But you're all great. I hope you have a lovely night. Take care, and I will see you soon.